me feeling like I'm academics. Can't
like, for real. And it's kind of almost like fully crystallized because Wack's been trying to get Luce Cannon's other wife on the stream. And I'm like, yeah, there's something going on there. I don't really want to know what it is. I don't really fully know, and I don't want to get in the middle of it. But for the people who did think that I started that, bruv, it's very clear, and I watched this Wack and Adam conversation and Adam and Sharice's conversation too. It was clear Wack wanted to go off on these guys for whatever reason. And maybe it was underlying things that were brewing, but I'm not taking blame for that. I'm really not taking blame. Like, yeah, did I bring it up in a way that maybe could have incited like some collateral damage? Yes, but the way it was done is not because of me, Chad. I got to be honest with you. Like, Wack don't fuck with that nigga. If you ask me, let me see. Where is that? Okay, Luce Cannon. Okay, Wack goes off on. Okay, cool. I'm gonna play this, and the reason why I'm gonna play this is because remember Wack when he's on the stream with me, he's like, bro, did she spoke out of turn about me not donating or me not giving them money? That was his thing. Now when he's talking to Adam, the reason changes a bit. And that's when I know, oh, Wack just wanted any reason to go off on them. It's not me. Don't blame me on this. Listen.
Wacky.
And by the way, I'm not calling Wack. Even though Wack wants to get some woman named Gigi on here. We're not doing that anytime now, but let's go.
Man, my name is Wack, you weirdo. Stop, bro. And, I've been cool. I ain't been saying nothing. I didn't tolerate a lot of disrespect, Adam. You got to rewind it, right?
Somebody said no accountability. You're not getting the accountability part is for me to say, you got to use your brain. After you watch this, you'll realize it's not what Akademiks said that made Wack feel whatever way he feels about Luce Cannon and Sharice. Wack feels like that. And any reason he was going to go off. Because, okay, when I called him and I tried to make it a joke, and I thought he was going to be like, man, I've been looking out for Luce Cannon all this time. Like, man, whatever. I thought that's what it was going to be. Instead, he went left. When he calls up to Adam, you hear a different reason. And that's when I'm like, oh, okay, he just don't fuck with these niggas.
Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it to the fake Luce Cannon play. And I accepted the disrespect, didn't say nothing.
What, when you realized that there was another guy named Luce Cannon and that he supposedly like inherited?
Okay,
another Luce Cannon, a producer. For your woman to be comfortable disrespecting somebody, that means the conversation you having with your woman is a disrespect about that individual.
Yeah, probably.
You get what I'm saying? If you look up an R&B calling you a bitch ass nigga, that means I got her comfortable in that pocket doing that.
That is true, yeah.
So, hey, I don't owe you or him nothing. I put y'all on. And nobody know the they was until I set him on the side of me.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's be real. I had to force that in there because you didn't know who the these people was when I told you I was bringing them on the show. You did that. You allowed me to do that. You like my co-host, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. You had to fucking follow the lead or whatever the conversation with. Same shit with Akademiks and all this. So now, let's fast forward. How the fuck you go on Akademiks show somewhere I opened the door up to? Call me a bitch.
She called you a bitch? What?
Right? No, this is the problem. Yeah, because she says, I'm his mistress. That's calling me a bitch. Let's just be real.
Did you notice that, chat? So I never mentioned that Sharice called Wack Luce Cannon's mistress, which by the way was a playful thing. But it's clear Wack heard the conversation. Now, remember when, again, I get it. I brought something up and Wack took it left. Remember I kept saying to Wack, I said, Wack, listen to the whole conversation. Listen to the whole, because I don't think she was really being disrespectful. I think she kind of say it like matter-of-factly, like tongue-in-cheek. She wasn't trying to be disrespectful. And he was like, I don't need to listen to it. And I'm like, I guarantee, like, I don't want to seem like the person gaslighting. If you listen to it, you'll realize she probably had no ill intent. it's clear he listened to it because he brought up another point that I never mentioned to him. So he listened to it. I would think he would got the clarity, like, even if he thought, like, yo, Ak, why you made it sound like that? I listened to it, it ain't that. He listened to it and got another point of issue, and his point of issue now is, why you calling me this nigga's mistress? That told me, oh, Wack been wanting to bomb on them. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what's going on with Wack Luce. I don't know about what's going on there. And I don't know if it's just content. But I noticed that and I was like, oh, Wack wanted to bomb on this nigga for a minute. Or now. He's shit. So y'all could blame me. But he's bringing up a whole different point.
I mean, if she said that, yeah, that has a meaning.
She said, I'm his mistress. She's waiting for me to provide something. Don't wait for me. I don't owe you a thing.
Right.
And I have provided. I didn't allow you to use my resources that you just made a whole lot of money. When you couldn't get nothing done, my resources got it done for you. Just recently, currently, couple 100,000.
Wait, you made them a couple 100,000?
It's a fact.
How?
I ain't gonna speak on it right now, but my plan on with me, I'm gonna speak on it. Right?
Yo, Wack is watching. Yo, how does Wack always know what I'm talking about him? Yo, Wack. Yo, Wack.
Yo,
how do you know? Look, how you know I'm talking about you?
Got spies, bro. I got 38 spies on the other side. I sent you. Look at the screenshot. I sent it to you. Y'all think I have 38 real spies? The 100 side is the opposite.
Wack, how do you know I'm talking? Like, I just started talking about you like 2 seconds ago.
Bro, I got my spies. About 4 or 5 of my spies hit me. Look what they just told me. It's how you know I ain't capping. The last one just told me, Ak is talking about you on his screen. He's trying to prove that he didn't start the problem with you and Luce Cannon's wife.
Okay, Wack, could we admit that? Do you think because you clearly have heard the clip, do you think that I instigated it and I'm the person who started it? Because I don't want to be like.
Well, I think here goes the problem. I'm gonna be real, and I stand on it. Like, Ak, with me or you, certain people ain't qualified to be getting on this shit because we can do with them what we want, and you definitely led her to a fire. You did that.
Well, I didn't think she was going to say that, but I don't think it was that serious. I don't think it was that serious.
The conversation had nothing to do. Listen, the conversation had zero to do with me.
I disagree. I'm going to tell you why I disagree. Because,
okay,
so I think in a valid sense, when people say to Adam, yo, Adam, you and Brick were cool. We all know these guys are incarcerated. They're indicted. They're going to go through it. Also, they used to, I don't know what everybody did outside of this, but they were doing content or whatever to provide. Also, I ain't going to lie to you. I feel bad for them that they have to do content while incarcerated. So I'm like, maybe they're trying to, I heard Sharice once say.
Why do you feel bad for them? Because they're choosing to do that.
Well, I gotta imagine it's probably
clout got him, bro.
No, I gotta think that's bringing in some income. So I always say,
come on, bro, get the fuck out of here. Bringing in what income? Like, bro, you can look and see what them numbers is. We know what this shit is, bro. Like, come on, Ak.
Okay, but Wack, what I'm trying to say is, I feel like these people, and especially with the Brick and Adam thing, they're gonna go through some financial shit.
They want to stay relevant. You know how, like, Ak. You know I don't give a fuck about the YouTube shit. I go play with my channel when I want to. I let my people put the shit up. I don't give a fuck, right? So but some people, bro, who get a taste of it and people start kind of knowing their names and their mind, they don't want that to go away. We don't have to do that type of shit. Niggas we are who we are regardless, right? So yeah, but that's what you do though. Like, you ask a question.
Wait, Wack.
You know what I'm saying? Adam does the same shit.
Hold on. You know where I was leading to with that?
It ain't on you. It ain't on you if they answer it.
Wait, you know where I was leading to with that? Because I brought this up to you before. And you tell me if I'm just a civilian square sucker for this. And by the way, chat, I'm saying this, Wack ain't calling me this, but this is my demeanor to certain things. Because I had brought up before, I said with Brick, I said, yo, if you put some money, whatever towards him, I'll match it. I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling the same way about Luce. I was like, yo, listen, and really, my thoughts towards them, Adam got the bread, but Adam cheap. Adam treat this shit like this is always business. To me, like if Luce Cannon needed $5,000, I don't look at it like that, and that's why I was saying the same way I said with Brick. I'm like, all right, well, if everybody's trying to contribute, like,
but this was crazy. So why you feel you would do that? Like, you don't, y'all ain't got. I'm confused. I mean, unless you just looking for a friend.
No, I would think that everybody's trying to help these. You don't feel bad, so you know what I was gonna bring up?
Who was everybody? Who was everybody?
Wack, I was gonna bring up if
the people that this how this works, bro. The people that you help are the people that will help you. That's how that works. The people you have a real relationship with, you know what I'm saying, is the people you can reach back to. That's how that works, bro.
Well, hear what I'm saying, Wack. If you like, I would think that because of how well you know,
you can't put Wack and Akademiks relationship with a Luce, because y'all really ain't got a relationship. You know the nigga through me. Let's just be real.
Yeah, but like, you know, I look at people favorably if I've done content with them. Put like this, I would think you wanted to contribute.
You did content with a Y now.
Yeah, through you. But here's the thing: if you like, I would think you want to contribute.
You wouldn't.
Because
What I'm saying, Act. What I'm saying is, me and your shit was organically done, right? Didn't nobody put us with each other, bro. It took years for us to build and looking over there. Nah. Let me test it. Nigga, all right, okay, I ran into him. Fuck it, let's build. Our shit really was built. It's rooted.
Okay. I got a wild theory.
Nobody put me with Act. Like, Act, I brought my artists to your spot a couple times.
That's right.
When you and what you call it was doing that shit. And, you know, when my artist is there, I'm not trying to politic personal business. I get them in, get them out.
Yeah.
But with me and you, I was reaching. You'll reach back sometime. It took a couple years. But that happened because of me, right? So I wouldn't expect you to do a motherfucking thing now.
Oh, okay, wait. Here's a theory I got.
Yeah.
My theory is this. I think I don't even think I care to know like the behind the scenes details. I think you and Luce ain't really seen eye to eye because your reaction towards a lot of this shit is really on some. Y'all really fuck with that nigga. And I think you're starting slow. You're attacking his woman, but you know if his woman is saying...
Wait, hold on, slow down. I ain't attacking shit, I'm responding. When a motherfucker called me a bitch, listen, if my mama, my daughter, my woman called me that, I'm going to say something back. That's a fact. When a woman called me a bitch, then you stepping out of place, bro. She called me a bitch on your show, my nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, what
you
did
want
she
me
say?
to say?
She
said I was Luce Cannon's mistress.
She was making a joke, Wack.
Hey, yo, check this out, Ack. I didn't walk 8-9 yards, bro. I don't joke like that. Now, if you gay and you got bitch up in you, then that's the way you joke. I don't joke like that, homie.
Wack. She was just basically saying y'all were friends. Y'all were friends. Y'all talked.
Ain't a nigga gonna stand in front of me and say that in front of me without something happening.
Wack, this is why I think you're slick.
Ain't no slick. It's no slick, bro.
I ask you directly. Let's get Sharice out the way.
You know how Muslims feel about pork?
No, I get it, because Wack, I think you're setting a Scud missile that's hitting some collateral damage. Okay.
No. I think what's happening is, see, let's be real. I didn't sit back and accept a lot of bullshit that been going on. I ain't said nothing. I'm not stupid. Ack, if you looked up and the 100 side of Clubhouse was going at you, right? And you looked up and R&B's on fucking Instagram going at you, who you gonna hold responsible for that? And who you gonna say is the reason that's happening?
Okay, yeah, but you didn't go at Luce. You went at her. Why didn't you address Luce?
Answer my question.
No, I get it. I would blame you, but I would ignore her
so if I look
and talk about you.
If I look up and your little minions and now your woman is disrespecting me, I gotta say it's you, bro.
So what you didn't address Luce though? You addressed the woman.
I address Luce every motherfucking day. Dead homies on the phone. Fuck out of here.
So wait,
nigga, I don't bite. Listen, bro. I told him straight up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Like at some point, I told him like, bro, Y'all don't want to play this game with me, Act. You know how fucked up I can get. You know I keep a box of shit over there, bro.
Yeah,
I told him,
yo,
like,
but
bro,
I
I don't know what
listened
the
to
fuck is
Luce.
going on.
I listened to Luce, and,
Hey, bro.
and he literally said, like, he said, yo, I fuck with Wack. I don't understand. I'm in jail. It
Hey,
feel like, yo,
bro,
I'm
you know why, Act? Because you the nigga that they are find in the dark alley. Because you sleep. Actions speak louder than words, homie.
Wack, let me ask you a question.
You the nigga that would have got in the car, knowing you done seen all this shit. Man, get in the car, I don't know what's going. You'd have got your dumb ass in the car, and they'd have found your ass somewhere. Nah, bro.
Wack.
Listen, if my team is moving a certain way, that's because I'm moving a certain way. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but let me ask you this. My theory, after seeing all of this, I said, I don't think Wack ever fuck with Luce. I think Wack used
You
Luce.
a motherfucking stupid ass lie. I wouldn't have never gave him the clout and the lift I gave you if I didn't fuck with him. See,
No.
don't
It
everybody
helps you
keep
because
real.
it hurt Big U.
Let's everybody keep it real.
It helps you because it hurt Big U.
Y'all watch Luce Cannon create a fake narrative to try to start a fake beef when he thought he had what it took to go out there, not realizing you up off my relationship. Them are my friends. I'm just gonna turn it off like they can turn it off with me.
Okay,
Y'all
wait. So
watch
you're making sense. So you think that Luce
Y'all
tried to
watch
backstab you early when he thought he had the clout?
Y'all seen it. Everybody saw it.
You didn't call it out then though. You didn't call it out then.
Bullshit. I called it out on No Jumper. Even all of them said, yo, Luce, what you talking about? Wack ran content on you where? He couldn't provide it, but he was talking it. But shit started happening. I told him, bro, you got 30 days and it'll be over. Which what I told him. And then shit started happening. He got into it with Cowboy the next day. Then the day after that, he went to jail. Now, you in the situation, you know what I did? When most niggas is down and stab a nigga up, I just got quiet. I laid back. And I sat back and I just watched it. I watched that. I didn't say nothing. And then when I got tired of it, I went on one and I let a few missiles go. Like, it's a lot I know, bro.
Okay.
One thing you know about me.
I know how you play.
I'm a real slick, crafty ass nigga when I want to be.
Hey, Wack. Okay.
Right? So my thing is this. Hey, look, bro. Don't play no games with me. Just go your way. It is cool. I'm not tripping because my path is my path. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's establish this. Are you cool with Luce right now, or is it fuck Luce?
No, it's like everybody go their way, bro, because I can't trust it.
So you can't trust him?
No, why can't? How can you trust it? Hey, look, bro, listen. I got disrespected 6-7 times, homie. And I'm like, hey, homie, I'm telling him on the phone, hey, homie, what's happening? Niggas is good at, I don't know. I thought a putty cat. Nigga, I'm not no bozo. If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, I'm not going to call it a fucking chicken. That's a fucking duck. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My team ain't going to come at you unless I authorize my team to come at you. And if they keep coming at you and I find out and I ain't with it, ain't going, I talked to them. No, I'm going to denounce them, nigga. Hey, nigga, I told you already, that's my family. Stop doing that shit. I don't fuck with this nigga. Well, I'm going to let everybody know what it is. But you're not going to whisper at me, but then don't never let it be known, bro. I'm not stupid, my nigga. I'm not slow. Ain't nothing slow about me. And you know, the quieter I get, the more I'm plotting.
Okay.
The quieter I get, it's some shit going on. I'm not slow.
All right, so Wack, you pretty much
stupid.
answered the question because I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna ask you directly, be like, listen, Wack, you throw him a little 5-piece, I throw him 5-piece.
I can't trust you, bro.
Okay,
How
we
can
can't
you
trust
trust
you.
it?
Okay, I get it.
Bro,
I
let
get
me
it.
ask you something.
No, you're making some sense. I get
if
you.
R&B just straight car calling you a bitch, you gonna know either Wack saying something to her or Wack is stamping this shit. That's dude woman. Ain't no way she know our relationship and she'd get at me like that if he ain't somewhere behind it.
But let me ask you this question, though, Wack.
Am I right or wrong, bro?
No, you're absolutely right. But I'll ask you this question. So this is what when you lock in with somebody and you get close to somebody or that's your man's or whatever. Just like how you say you have a war chest, you don't think Luce know a few things about you that you know what I mean?
Don't nobody know a motherfucking thing about me, bro.
Yeah, he gotta know some
Because
shit
you gotta
about you.
remember.
Come on, y'all. If y'all
Nobody
friends, you
knows
know
nothing.
shit
You
about him.
gotta
He knows shit
remember,
about you.
bro.
It's never
Hey, bro,
one way.
watch it. Hey, bro, bullshit. Because you gotta remember.
So Luce
Wack don't
told
hang
you
out-
all his secrets and you know none of his.
Wack don't. Hey, listen. Wack don't hang out with niggas. You gotta remember. I'm not the one trying to get in. It's my boat. You know, I'm not the nigga trying to get in. I'm already me, bro, with or without a nigga. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you come or go. So I don't have to do the extracurricular things, bro. I don't have to say shit. None of that shit.
Interesting.
I don't gotta do none of that shit, bro. It's like, and I don't hang out with nobody, bro. I don't hang with no nigga. Niggas can't even get in my vehicle, bro. I allowed dude to ride with me one time, bro.
Hey, let me
One
ask you a
time.
question. Do you think, you see, this is I think a risk you're taking, even speaking out though.
I'm not taking no risk on shit.
Suppose Luce now.
A risk about what?
Suppose Luce now says, right? Yo, the government talked to him and be like, yo, that fight had no jumper.
I have never did nothing illegal with that man.
No. Suppose he said, yo, that fight had no jumper. Wack told me to beat that nigga up. It was Wack idea.
I'm not worried about none of that because that never happened. I'm not from rolling 60s, nigga. I'm not a motherfucking Crip. You got to remember, it's 9 cameras up there. Y'all ain't seen the other footage. I'd have. My team is on the wall on the side of my vehicle, my nigga. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm not worried about. I know details about that shit that he don't even realize about to come out because of the victim got phone records. I don't at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not worried about none of that because it had nothing to do with me.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If Luce, y'all were cool at some point. If Luce had said to you and he pulled you to the side and said, yo, Wack, listen, I don't want to get too much into it, but some of this Big U shit might tie to me. Could you chill off running content on that because I don't want it to get to nothing?
Running content on what, bro? What are you talking about?
No, running content on...
Bro, Luce has a robbery, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with a murder.
No.
Y'all be saying the
it's a robbery.
shit. Hold on.
It's a robbery for Big U. So if he said, could you chill off running...
Okay, but nigga, we didn't talk about that. He did. What do you mean?
Yeah,
nigga, you can't find nowhere where Wack100 ever uttered a word about that. We didn't know nothing about it to talk about it.
Okay, but I heard.
What are you talking about?
I heard he was on the phone when the mother of the deceased was telling you about Big U shit, and I think he was getting nervous to say, "Oh,
everybody was on the phone."
But here's the thing.
He had been talking to them people a year himself.
Whack. Like I feel like you're being elusive here.
What is that? What does that have to do with
if me and person A.
What does that have to do with his case, though? Nothing.
Because if
Luce has nothing to do with the murder, bro.
Why you talking over because you know I'm getting to a point. The point is this:
you're not getting to a point. You don't even make sense.
No, he used to do some dirt with Big U. So when
it don't matter what he used to do, he had nothing to do with the murder.
Yeah, but he's now part of an indictment where the murder and the robberies are part of. So he's locked up
because...
It
don't matter. He has nothing to do with the murder. They cannot...
Let me ask you one direct question.
They will not convict Luce Cannon of no murder.
Yeah, but
you niggas understand what that means?
Wack,
his individual case
you're changing the topic.
Robbery.
Wack, you're changing the topic. What? Let me ask you this question.
I'm not.
No. Wait. Let me ask you. I'm asking you one singular question.
No, I want you to clear that up, nigga.
What?
Me and 600 never once talked about a robbery. He did.
Yeah, no, I never said you did. You see, you're projecting.
Yeah, well,
you never. So
well, what the fuck Luce Cannon got to do with a murder?
No. I'm saying if he's involved with other crimes, that the main crime, like put like this. So here's the question I want to answer. And you've read the indictment. I just want to hear a yes or no answer.
You sound dumb as fuck.
Wack, you're not trying to have me ask you the question. Wack, do you think Luce Cannon would be in an indictment if they did not have an investigation going on Big U? Yes or no?
I mean, how the fuck would I know? The nigga snitched on Luce, but called himself telling on him about whatever Luce did.
Why? You just said Luce told
Well,
on
he
himself.
was-
You said Luce told about the robberies. The point is
did
this.
you read the paperwork? Victim 1 with this fucking Dale monster, right? Already had turned in the shit. They're saying Luce Cannon collaborated what Victim 1 had already told him. What are you talking about, bro? This right
Whack,
there.
I ain't gonna lie. You are. This is why.
No, you don't stop doing that.
Now,
It's
Whack,
the
you're a
paperwork.
master of this.
You
You're
know
a master.
what you're doing now? Because you stupid.
No,
and didn't
Whack,
read
you're
the paperwork.
changing. You're changing the parameters.
I'm not changing it. Hey, bro,
Whack.
Victim 1 in 2022 already have fucking reported doing whatever.
Whack, you're like a hood politician. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you
I'm
stick
not a hood shit.
No, you
I'm
stick
not
to
a
your
hood
talking
shit.
points.
No.
You stick to your talking
No.
points, and you know how to get people off their
No,
point.
bro, because see what you do
No,
is
that's not
when
true.
the talking points ain't in favor of you, you try to go somewhere else.
Whack,
Clear that up.
Whack. I'll concede whatever you're saying. I'm telling you one main point. If I did some dirt with person A, and you then start running content on person A, and I start to feel like, oh, person A about to get taken down, but if he get taken down, maybe some of his
But
other...
what if you running content on person A as well?
Okay.
Are you leaving that out?
Okay, but at a certain point, you're saying...
Cannon ran content on Big U.
Whack, it's two different type of content. It's one
No,
content that
nigga,
says the
you
police
damn right.
picking...
There's two different type of content.
You're talking over me,
'Cause
Whack.
the shit he said, hey, listen, that nigga said Big U was turning in guns with serial numbers and selling them to the homies. Then he said this Nipsey Hustle shit. He ran big, crazy light shining shit. Did he not?
Whack, you're right. And that is some self-snitching.
Okay, then.
Hold on,
Then
wait.
shut the fuck up.
Hold on, here's the difference.
Don't tell me what content I
No,
can't
here's
run
the difference. You spoke about what the police was going to do. They found they found DNA under the
think
fingernail.
about shit. We pressed play on what two ladies called and said we didn't know. We ain't talked to the police, nigga.
Yeah, no, we didn't say you talked to
All
the
we
police.
did was press
Hold on.
play.
Whack. See, now you're about to try to... We didn't say you talked to the police. What we were saying is that it's one thing to tell stories. It's another thing to say... It's another thing to give out...
That wasn't no story, bro. That was talking about a real crime, nigga.
Whack. I mean, what is he saying in court? He's saying I was just BSing. You said you gave out...
Bro, you can't listen to me, bro.
Yo,
You
Whack is
got
so
the
difficult.
victim. You got the victim
Yeah.
in 2022. I think you missing it. The victim was already working for the feds. You get what I'm telling you?
Yeah, but Whack,
So
you brought an investigation. It's one thing a story. You brought an investigation to light before the arrest. And I think that's where he was feeling uncomfortable because he's like, this is making it super hot.
Slow down.
Okay.
Who brought it? I don't sound like a bitch. Do I sound like a woman?
No, why?
Okay, so there was two female voices, right?
Yeah, but who played it? How did we hear those voices?
Yeah, we definitely played it. That's a fact.
Okay, so if you played
Hey, bro,
it, you basically
check this
co-signed
out, bro. I'm letting every nigga know right now. When it's on with Wack, everything goes. You can't antagonize me and don't think I get some shit on you. I'm not gonna antagonize you back. That's a fact.
No one even is arguing or even. I think people understand that. A lot of people.
Out of here, bitch. You was running content on me every other week.
Whack. No, nobody is saying that what you did, because obviously you don't like the dude, is out of bounds. What people are saying is that if your mans could be caught up in it, don't you have some consideration for him?
Act. Listen, here goes the fact of the matter, right? Because you trying to put apples with fucking...
This ain't apples and oranges, no.
No, it's some totally is apples and steak. Luce Cannon parole, heard the paperwork, is he collaborated a crime that was already reported. You get that? Okay? So, what you got to understand was they were concluding their investigation whether we knew it or not. Luce Cannon wasn't part of the fucking extortion. like Big U was collecting up until March 14th, March 15th. He was still collecting until 2 days before they got him for the paperwork. Loose cannon shit was already there. See, what y'all don't know, is Luce had already been pulled in on this situation. This what your dumb ass
Whoa. Slow it down. Wait, what happened?
You think you know? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave that right there. You think you know everything, and you don't.
So, Luce, all right, hold on. But Wack, that's even more.
Hold on. I'm going to leave you in Squareville.
Wack.
Again,
Wack.
You don't know everything.
I'm not saying I do.
None of this shit.
But Wack,
nothing new.
Wack, you know this makes you look worse though. Like if Luce was pulled in, you as his man should say, I'm not talking about nothing associated with that no more.
Hey, bro, we all was running content. He didn't give a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. What are you talking about? Nigga, don't tell me I can't run content and another nigga running content. Get the fuck out of here.
So you're saying after the feds pulled him in, he was running content on Big U still?
That's a fact.
Okay, well, he's stupid then. I'll call him stupid. Yeah, he's stupid.
Fuck is you talking about?
All right, hold on. Wait.
I'm gonna run my... Hey, listen. I was running Big U content before Luce Cannon even came and sat on the side of me.
No, I get that.
You think because he on the side of me, I'ma stop? Fuck no.
Yeah, Wack, so you tell me...
You know what he did? He ran Big U content.
Wack, let me ask you an ethical question. If, I've heard you mention...
We've been running Big U content since 2022, bro. Luce didn't come sit on the side of me till January 2024.
Oh, all right, Wack. So, and I'm asking you an ethical question.
Am I right?
You're right. Hold on. I'm asking you an ethical question because
then.
I've heard you mention this. I don't even know who he is. Maybe I met him. I don't know. You like Cuban Rob, right? Like that's a guy you roll with.
Bro, don't mention my homeboy's names, bro. No. He ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
No.
Shit,
I'm using a random scenario.
My homie, hey, bro, what are you saying, my homie's name?
See, Wack, you're doing the Wack right now.
Internet dude, bro.
No, but Wack, you mentioned nobody would know his name if you didn't mention. Hear what I'm saying? If
he ain't no internet dude. When I talk about him, I talk about other shit, bro. Like, he ain't no internet.
All right, God
dude,
forbid somebody pulled him in to question him. You would run content on that?
What are you talking about?
No, yes, because that's
I ran content on
that's a parallel to the Luce Cannon thing. You're saying that, even after the feds pulled in Luce...
You sound dumb as
you're gaslighting. What? You know why people love our conversation?
Hey, bro,
because
here's the fact of the matter. This nigga Luce Cannon, he ran more content on Big U than me every morning.
Okay,
he even made new names up for the nigga.
Wack, you know the funny thing is?
Am I right or wrong?
He did make up names. Hold on. This is why people love our conversations, because
here,
everybody knows, and by the way, chat, everybody...
When
Wack, anytime you corner Wack start dissing you. Wack, you get what that's a valid point, though.
Hey, yo, Act. We've been running grid program paperwork on this dude 2-3 years, bro. That's been our punch, our kick.
All right, so Wack, if
Luce Cannon brought the new shit to the table,
so Wack,
our shit was just grid.
Okay, cool. So
if we didn't know nothing about nothing else,
I get you. So if someone who I thought you consider as a friend came to you and said, "Yo, the feds just pulled me in and they're asking about Big U," you still would run content on the same shit that the feds are inquiring about.
I'm gonna keep running my grid content. You fucking right. And guess what he did? He kept running his big useless content every day, did he not?
Oh shit! All right, I guess.
Did he not?
Yeah, I mean,
did he not?
I don't know. Okay, I'll ask you this: when did
he not?
I can't answer that question until I ask you this: when did the feds pull him in?
Ask your chat.
No. When did the feds pull him in? Because he started acting very different towards any Big U conversation.
Hey, bro, see,
no, serious.
You gotta use your brain. See, you gotta use your brain, Act.
Wack, when did the feds pull him in?
Listen, let's just use your brain, right?
Okay.
If I told you, me and 600 been running grid programs since 2022, 2023, right?
Okay.
That's all we knew to run. And we didn't know who the fuck Luce Cannon was until January 2024. What does that tell you?
Wack, I'm not denying none of what you're saying, but you're
Answer
gaslighting.
the question.
Yes.
What does that tell you?
Luce brought new shit to the table. We're not whack.
Okay,
Hold on, whack.
Hold on. Do you not think he knew about the grid program me and 600 was running?
Yeah, whack. That has nothing. You brought something to the table just now. You said the feds. Hold on. I think Luce was dumb and just talking shit.
Look,
I'm saying if you knew your man got pulled in by the feds, don't you think at that point, even if he don't stop, you'd be like, man, I'm done talking about this. If you said the feds question you about this, I'm good.
We continue to run our grid program shit all of 2020. Luce didn't come around till January 2024, bro. Wack100 been rocking about the grid for years. Luce came around January 2024.
Wack, you're the master at adding information nobody asked.
Hey, guess what? What did he come around? What did he do? Hold on. Did he pick up the grid or did he put new shit on the table?
He put new shit on the table. But when did the feds pull him in? Because we only care from after that point.
Listen, act. Let's do the math. God damn, let me slow it down. Maybe you've been drinking.
No, Wack.
You're
dancing.
Look, no, I'm not.
You're dancing.
We didn't know nothing of him until
Wack.
January.
Luce thought that it was all fun and games, and then the feds pulled him in, and he switched it up. You did.
You the civilian. You ain't gonna get a straight answer, but I'm gonna give you enough to go on. Nigga, that shit don't work for me. You better do that with a bitch or one of these simple niggas. You ain't nobody like that. If he didn't come around till January 2024 and he was arrested March of 2025, then that must mean somewhere between January and March something happened, right?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, use your fucking little brain, bro. Like, what the fuck? It ain't rocket sciences, man. So, in the whole 2024, you give me one time Luce Cannon let up on dude. Give me one time.
So you're saying that the feds hit him up before
Give me one time Luce Cannon let up on dude.
Well, calling him big useless is one thing. Talking about a open murder is another thing. No?
The murder shit didn't play from the elect with so-called mother and sister until March of 2025.
Yeah, but did Luce ever lean into that? That's what I want to know. If Luce leaned into it, you're good.
What you mean if he leaned into it? The murder ain't got nothing to do with Luce.
Without the Wack, you see, you're being dense. That investigation started because of the murder. All of these other things.
What investigation? Yeah, but that's
the RICO investigation started because of murder. It turned into a RICO, and the RICO then has Luce in it.
Actually, that's 2021, bro.
Wack, you're mentioning stuff that nobody asked.
You know what Luce Cannon was doing in 2021? Let me see how knowledgeable you are.
Wack, you're asking questions that don't matter. I don't know what he was doing.
No, it does, because I'm about to wake your dumb ass up.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what Luce Cannon was doing 2021,
I have no idea. What was he doing?
Fuck Wack100. He's a bitch. He was with Big U.
That has nothing to do with the case, Wack.
It does.
How?
You know what Wack and 600 was doing?
Yeah.
We was running Big U content. So just because Luce Cannon comes around is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't mean we're gonna stop running our content. We was running our content.
Who ran the murder content? Did Luce run the murder content?
Nah, Luce didn't run it. We ran on the Hunter side. Tink ran that shit.
So you knew your man got picked up by the feds, and then you ran content about a murder, but it seems like you didn't think you.
First of all, I'm gonna be real, right? This what I don't like. And on some real shit, act. Tread lightly with me, bro. Because we get like
spinning again.
Nah, for real though, because like you playing a game.
No, I'm not playing a game.
Bitch ass nigga. The murder was already investigated 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Well, we didn't know nothing about the fucking murder, nigga. So stop acting like in March when he got arrested, it was a new thing.
Wack, you're missing the point of what I'm saying.
Are you telling me it was a new thing?
No, but you're starting to ask questions that nobody's asking.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying. Stop acting like.
Hey, you can do ad hominems. I'm gonna stick in the paint on the conversation.
Some shit right now that say Big U was fucking dogs. I'm releasing it.
Wack, don't you think? And I'm asking you as this is a personal opinion question. You don't believe that Luce felt? This is in hindsight. You don't feel that
I
Luce...
don't give a fuck what Luce felt about what
Okay,
me
so that
and
wasn't your
600
friend. All right, hold on.
content is.
So that wasn't your friend then. There's no way he could have been your friend because
What are you talking about, nigga?
if
Hey,
he,
bro,
if he
why
got...
I'm supposed to feel a certain way about what a nigga feel about us going at another nigga that he going at himself?
Wack, because he used to run with the guy, and the guy is being investigated for serious crimes that could connect back to him.
So why did he come around us if he knew we was already running our content?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you used him. I thought it was a great chess piece for you. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, you, what you mean use the nigga? The nigga called on me. I didn't call on him.
Yeah, because you're the only one with some motion in that world.
Okay, so that's my fault that he called on. Wait.
What's the
You
guy
niggas
who
is
got
weird.
checked by Big Black
Wait,
Sam? He said the
let me get
same
this
thing.
right.
He like, yo,
So
Wack the only
let me
nigga
get
with
this
motion.
right. Let me get this right. So it's my fault that he told his stories that only he knew. It's my fault that he said, Wack, can you help me promote this shit? And can you move me around and give me some more? All this is my fault that he chose to come. We already run fuck Big U content.
Wack.
So why come around us?
Wack, nobody said it was your fault. And this is what I'm saying. You keep trying to make it an
Fuck
argument.
out
It's
of
not.
here, bro.
The point.
And I don't need to. I don't need act. I'm gonna be real.
See, you're
Me and
changing now.
600 and 100 side, we didn't need nobody else, nigga.
All right, Wack. If I have a friend and say I'm running content, like, let me make up. All right, Ruri. So Joe Budden.
Make sure you include he's running content too.
Okay. If once my friend tell me the feds don't talk to him, and my friend even expressed be like, yo, bro, could you stop talking about this open
Okay,
case
that's
thing?
where you adding shit at.
Luce said
Just because they talk to him,
Did
you think
Luce
he's
ever
told us,
express?
wait.
Go ahead.
So this where you dumb at, right?
Mhm.
Right? If don't you think if he would have been expressing to us to stop talking about dude, he would have stopped talking about dude?
I think.
Are you slow?
No. I think he expressed
Show
that.
me where he stopped talking about dude.
No,
Show me.
he expressed that he wanted y'all to stop talking about an open case. Did he or not? Did he not?
He wanted us to talk about what? What you mean?
Did he express that he didn't like the idea that y'all were talking about open
No,
murder?
he didn't like
600 specifically.
600's content, but I'm gonna be real. We took it like he hate no 600. He always has something to say about anything 600 did. Whatever 600
So you didn't
did,
put it in context
about-
that the police done pulled him in, and maybe got something to do with
Hey,
that.
bro, I'm gonna be real. If you don't give a fuck about your pull in, why should we?
Okay, all right, that's a point. So you say he was a
No, for real though. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm gonna be real. We don't know if niggas be lying or not. You know, I'm gonna be real. Me and 600 thought the nigga was lying. Paru. We thought the nigga was lying like a motherfucker. This nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro. This nigga telling another lie. Like, that's what we thought on some real shit.
So you
And we-
thought
and
he
I'ma
was an
be real.
habitual liar from the get go.
No, we just thought he was lying because it just wasn't adding up.
I mean, but this would be like the fifth or sixth thing he supposedly lied about. He lied about the Meek Mill shit. He lied about working on all these records.
I mean, but see, that was one of them lies that he on the podcast. He just, he just fucking 607 Unc, and the rest of these niggas that just be saying shit because they just saying shit. I mean, Carl Winslow, all that shit was some bullshit. It was this shit niggas was laughing at. Now, that's one thing when you come, if I come to you and say, yo, Act, hey, bro, I ain't got no motherfucking money. I got cleaned out. Boom, boom, boom. And you say, Wack, here go 5,000. And you look up 3 days later and you see me, nigga, talking about I'm on the Emirates business class flight to Dubai. Right? Like, come on, bro. That's real shit, right? Now, if a nigga just bullshitting on the internet, we don't give a fuck about that. Right? Carl Winslow and me, none of us believed it. We knew it was some bullshit, but hey, it was conversation. Y'all want to talk about it? Talk about it. I don't give a fuck. That's your business. Who am I to blow up your spot? Is that what you want to do? That's what got people talking to you and reaching to do interviews with you. So be it.
Okay.
Because if I was exposed back then I was a hater, right? Am I right?
You might have been seen as a hater, yeah.
Okay, then.
So let me ask you a question. So if Luce had seriously came to you and be like, yo, Wack, yo, Yo, I think this shit might lead to some other shit. You know, I used to run with Big U.
Luce
I'm gonna
would not
stop.
stop the me and 600 motion on going at Big U. No, it
No, no,
wouldn't
no, no,
stop
no, no,
it.
no. Suppose he said specifically, I just need you to stop talking about this open murder. You could say anything about the grid program, just this open murder. Please don't talk about it. Would you at least say, all right, you know, you're my friend. I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Fuck no.
All right, I got the answer. Okay. Yo, Wack, you was never friends with this guy, man. Let's be honest, bro. Like,
No, you're missing the point, bro.
He said, fuck no.
You can't tell me when to stop daggering an op, bro. Unless you bring me something else to replace the antagonizement, you not stopping me.
Yo, Wack.
I'm just being real, like, nigga. Hey, bro, when we let that recording go, we thought the ladies was full of shit. We was just gonna have fun sitting back laughing at the nigga explaining himself.
Mm-hmm.
How often do people do? You know they do that. Come on, bro. Niggas have made up 50 lies on me, Academics. And every day somebody asks me and I'm answering the same dumbass question. Do y'all tell them people to stop? No. Big U behind some of them. So fuck no. I'd have told Luke, hey, bro, get the fuck away from me. We ain't finna stop going up on this nigga, bro. That's a fact. This motherfucking boat was already rolling. You jumped on it. You can jump off.
Hey,
Go tell the world you don't fuck with Wack100 no more. Cool. But we was already, when he was saying fuck me, we was already doing this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what the fuck make you think, and I'm going to be real, here's another way of looking at it. If I let a dude that was saying fuck me come over here and stop me, how does that make me look? Not going to happen, bro.
How much does the fact that he trusted you enough to make you the godfather of his child, like how much that weighs on you?
Man, I don't give a fuck, but I'm not the godfather of shit. Period. Hey, don't say that to me no more.
Hey, by the way, yo, so I heard you. I think you. I don't know what show you were on. Yo, Big U is in the feds claiming that he's locked up because of you.
Yeah, this thing is fucking delusional. He says all his charges has got something to do with me. This nigga crazy, ain't he? Nigga, what you talking about?
Wait,
got nothing to do with your fucking charges. You buying pussy and extorting a fucking $2 weed, man, and whatever the fuck else you got going on. What the fuck are you talking about?
By the way, I agree with you on that. I think he's trying to. I think Big U is confusing. I think he thinks you made it hot, but you ain't do nothing he did. Like the things he's accused of, you got nothing to do it.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you know the caliber of Wack100,
yeah.
You know the reach of Wack100. Mm-hmm. You know his capabilities, and you know he can be crafty, and he not stupid. And you know you are hot. You know because the fans didn't personally come and tap you on your shoulder. Do you go start internet beef with Wack100?
I agree, but I'm gonna tell you where there's a little bit of a.
Nah, bro, that nigga was on there running my name every other week.
No, I agree.
You niggas didn't say nothing.
I agree.
Y'all didn't say nothing.
Let me ask you this, because this is a common street nigga shit. If you got an enemy, would you wish jail or death on him or both?
What?
Because I've heard street niggas say they wouldn't wish jail on nobody, even their enemies.
I mean, don't nobody wish jail on nobody, bro. So,
okay, perfect.
Niggas go to jail. So
okay.
At the end of the day,
bro,
I didn't know you. Listen, let's get one thing straight. All I knew about was the grid program, because that's all the paperwork we had. We didn't know about no buying pussy. We didn't know about no murders. We didn't know about no extortion going on for 3 or 4 years. We didn't know nothing about none of that shit. All we knew was the grid program because we had the contracts.
Okay.
That's it.
No, and I guess why I say that, because I remember when I think you talked about like the parking lot things and other things. I think you had said like you had got a call that your wife and like maybe a kid was around a certain situation, and you said you seen that Big U was close, and you said everything was gonna be straight because he wouldn't
He
allow.
not finna play with my family like that. That was my baby mama, wasn't my wife.
Okay, all right. So he
Uh,
wouldn't allow
yeah,
anything
I mean, you gotta remember, bro. It was shit going on where I stopped niggas from killing his kid and brought him home.
No, all good. But what I'm saying is that if that's the demeanor you guys kind of have and feel towards each other, you don't feel like his kids are hurting that his their pops are locked up or whatever. And it feels like you're saying,
bro,
fuck
when war come casualties, bro.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Did he give a fuck about what my kids was feeling? Is you slow, dog?
No, I'm just asking the question.
You do know I got children too, right?
Of course. I met him.
You think he give a fuck what my kids was feeling when he was on the internet running his narrative?
Well, nothing really
I
happened.
don't give a fuck about that.
That would have been a question if something happened.
Do you think he gave a fuck what my kids was feeling?
I would probably guess no, but like nothing happened, so I guess that's why we're not asking that question. Okay, so say like, who gives a damn if they're probably feeling hurt or whatever that he's incarcerated? Right?
Hey, what's good for the goose, good for the gander, right?
Well, I mean, that's a point. That's a
Nigga,
point.
do I look like a religious guy? Do I look sentimental to you?
Nah.
No, nigga. No, fuck no. Oh man, well he can say this about me and my kids hear it, but I'm not. No, nigga. Then we talking. I don't know why he thought he could win playing this shit with me.
So Wack.
So you're saying because he had real heat, we was supposed to let up. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You out your fucking mind.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I thought for maybe Luce's sake, because Luce your man's. Like, you and Luce were
what
like...
Luce got to do with our movement? Luce was a grown man. He could have hopped out the car anytime. Like, I could have hopped out the car, bro. Bro, he said shit we didn't know he was going to say. He said it. Fuck it. He said it, nigga. That's what he said. Fuck it. This what we say, and this what we riding with. We let Luce cover the details of what he said. That's his shit. Me and 600, we covered the details of what we said. That's our shit. You never heard Luce going over the grid program paperwork.
No,
never.
Do you think Luce is a casualty of war?
What do you mean a casualty of war? Like Luce got a.
I ain't gonna lie to you. So my opinion on Luce is that I feel like Luce, and I know you're a grown man, but I feel like Luce thought he was doing a thing by going at Wack. Oh, no, not Wack. I mean, Big U. But all he did was help implicate the man that he's tied to, and he implicated himself. So really, he's like a pawn on the chessboard.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like,
respect.
I mean, when niggas is telling stories, bro, unless I was there to know about the story, I don't know if that shit real or not. I mean, at the end of the day, I would hope some shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. How the fuck we supposed to know?
Do you feel bad for Luce or no?
What?
Do you feel bad for Luce?
What you mean, do I feel bad for him? What do you mean?
I mean, he's locked up.
I mean, I feel bad for anybody.
That was your road dog.
I feel bad. Nah, he was not my road dog, bro. What you talking about? On my road dog.
Now, Wack and Luce was a 1-2 punch. I can listen to y'all clubhouse. It's like the exposers. And then 600 would come in, you know?
Nah. The exposers was created on Clubhouse, bro. Let's get that straight.
Wack and Luce was like LeBron and Luca. Like, y'all was going crazy.
Hey, bro, listen. My road dog is my woman. My comrades is my team. I got a lot of associates. You don't never see Wack hanging with no man every day, every 2 days, every 3 days. Not gonna happen. That's cap. You niggas is so fucked up. Y'all mistake a phone and a screen on StreamYard as road dogs.
Yeah, so why the fuck he make you the godfather of his kids? That shit don't make sense. Yo, I'm godfather of two people's kids.
It make a lot of sense. Okay. It make a lot of sense when you understand what's going on. I understand what's going on. You don't understand what's going on because you from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
I understand what's going on. It's a whole lot of pieces that I know and I understand that you don't.
Cherie said you were trying to make their child the face of incredible diapers. Is that true?
I don't have to try to do shit with a product I own. If I wanted to put you on there tonight, I can. You get what I'm saying? Incredible diapers just didn't come out. It's been out. You get what I'm saying? So
were you trying to get their child to be the face of it though, or like some type of ambassador?
No, there's no one child that will be the face of it. If that's the case, Nick Cannon's kids would be all over the box, right? He's one of my partners.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, there's no one child that will ever be the face. If I just so happen to do another photo shoot, right, of course I would have put their child as one of the many kids that's on the box. But no, I wasn't saying, hey, I want your child to be the face. Let's just be real. Their child, my child, ain't fucking Blue Ivy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's be real. So it was just, it would have been another kid. It'd have been symbolic for them because that's their kid, right? But no, that wasn't we go, no, right? There's no one child that's on there. There's many children, like 4 or 5 kids on there. Different ethnic groups, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, if and when I did another photo shoot, there was a great chance that, yes, their child would probably been one of them. That's if and when I got ready to do another photo shoot. But, you know, at the end of the day, bro, I'm obligated to what's obligated to me, homie. You get what I'm saying? And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? I'm obligated to what's obligated to me. That's just some real shit. My man today, I'm talking to him, and we talking about some music shit, and we was talking about some splits. And I said, yo, you know I got points in that song. If you need them to make your shit whole, you can have them.
Yeah.
And you know why I did that? Because one day I called this same man. I said, hey, bro, I'm out of pocket right now. I'm going to get on the plane. I'm out the country. I got this deal closing. I need $250,000 wide to this spot, to this escrow, so I can close. I square you when I get back. Nigga, by the time I got to the airport, it was done. So if I'm on the phone with my mans and he like telling me, I'm like, bro, you know I got points in that song. If you need that points to make you whole, you can have that shit. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is I fuck with people the way they fuck with me.
So wait.
And just because I fuck with people don't mean they really fuck with me.
So wait, Wack, for the record, like, for all the niggas that's involved in this Big U Enterprise indictment, you don't fuck with none of them niggas.
I know all of them.
Do you fuck with any of them?
Not a one. I know all of them. Not one of them. I know them. I've been knowing Sylvester. I've been knowing Sylvester Robinson. I've been knowing Robinson longer than I've been knowing Big U.
Oh, man.
No,
Yo,
I've
Wack,
been knowing.
I ain't gonna lie, you the greatest. Wack, you the greatest. Wack,
No, I've been knowing Robinson. I've been knowing Robinson longer than I've been knowing Big U. I've been knowing him since '99, bro. We coached Pop-Water football together. I've been knowing him. I know his whole family. I know Bear Claw. I know Hop. I know all of them. I know every last one of them.
Oh,
I know a
man.
lot of people, bro. I know a bunch of motherfuckers that I may not see once every 2, 3 years, 5 years. Shit. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I just got a call yesterday. Wack, what's up, bro? We was at Camp Miller together. You know, we was 13.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people. But just because I know them don't mean I'm with them.
Yeah.
I ain't hung out with nobody since I've been 14 years old, bro, keeping it real. When they was just an everyday hanging out. When I went to Y and got out, all that changed. I've been a lone wolf for a long time. I got my team. I know where they at. I need them. They need me. We know how to call each other. We come together, do the things we got to do. Everybody go their way.
Yeah. That makes sense.
We got a group text. Hey, made it home. Cool. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Even though my immediate that's close, I might see him once a week for about 2-3 hours. That's it, bro. I'm not one of them dudes that gotta like be around niggas all day, bro. That's just not how I operate. And I do this with you. I'm pretty sure you got some real estate, some stock, and all kind of shit going on that I know nothing about. So it's like, just because you know a nigga, or just because you do music with a nigga, or just because you do things with a nigga, don't mean you do everything he do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
Right? Me and my artists have sat in, did many tours, many studios, many albums.
Yeah.
Not one of them has ever accompanied me to a meeting about the diapers, because that's not what they do with me. You get what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, like niggas be like, yo, like, bro, I do what I do with them. I don't know nothing about everything they do. That's just real shit. Every time you saw me in Miami act, that I had 10 niggas with me?
Nah. Hey, are you so you still don't want Sharice and them to, you know what I mean, to pop up on no jumper on this platform? What's the word on that, man? Talk to me.
Nah, bro, they need to just, I mean, bro, it's a lack of respect. A lack of respect is a form of disrespect, bro. You know, it's certain things, I'm going to be real, that you told me fix it with Trap Lord, did you not?
Yeah.
I did that because part of that relationship really come through you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I respected that. If that would have been like something I built on my own, I'd have been like, act, mind your motherfucking business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to show some fucking respect, bro. You can't. How you come on something I open the door for you on and disrespect me? It's kind of like they try to start something with me and you. That's all the text messages been. It was that. It's like they think I'm slow. That's my partner. That's my business partner. That's my friend. So at the end of the day, if you don't know how to conduct yourself on the platform I'm giving you access to, and now you trying to cause some type of turmoil between me and my partner, and we got real business, we got a real friendship, it's best y'all go y'all way, bro.
Yeah. I hope y'all work it out, man. You know, I know.
It ain't nothing to work out. It's a thing called life. You just keep moving.
Damn.
Yeah, it's nothing to work out, because when a man makes a decision to do things a certain way, that's what you live with, bro.
So wait, is Luce still officially part of the Exposers, or are you excommunicating him? Is he kicked out?
Oh no, bro. He walked away from that himself. See, y'all gotta stop putting it on me. I bit my tongue for 2-3 months, bro.
Damn. Got him out of there.
Let's be real. Ask your chat.
Yo, Wack, this is like when 50 tried to get Game out of G-Unit. Like, you got that nigga out of there.
I bit my tongue for 2-3 months, and then when I called in, everything he was saying I did, when I called in, all of a sudden I didn't do it. Oh, you right. Yeah, that was. And what you talking about? It was, bro, this what it was. His plan was, I legitimately was trying to build dude and show him another way of business and show him how to do some other things. Straight up.
Wait, do you think that he felt he had so much clout and everything that he's like, yo, he trying to snake you?
That's what he thought, bro.
Oh, no.
And me and you both know it's a difference than being a commodity versus being a gimmick. You know that. Okay. You a commodity. People want to hear what you got to say. They want to hear your opinion. They want to hear you speak. Then you got, how many gimmicks we done seen come and go?
Yeah. Yeah, I felt you had a lot invested in him, because you definitely helped put him on, you know?
I mean, bro, ain't no help. Bro, I was really trying to, but when you look up and a nigga create, that's just like you waking up in the morning and you just, you know, after you didn't position me here, there, 6-7 months go by, and then you wake up and all of a sudden I'm saying some wild shit that don't make no sense to you. Yeah. You diss my woman, act? Huh? What the fuck you talking about? I heard you say you don't fuck with R&B like that. You more a heavy metal guy. and I'm using that to say you diss my girl. You know, I'm like, yo, bro, what you talking about, bro? I'm talking about music. Yeah, right. Fuck you. Come on, bro. Like, shit's elementary. I mean, I don't trip because, me and you both know when you do something for somebody, make sure it's what you want to do because we know what other motherfuckers will do. This is why when they do it, it's no hard feelings. We keep it rolling. We got a handful of authentic friends that we know ain't going to change up.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
You
I
know
get
that,
it, man.
bro.
I get it. I get it. All right.
You and 6ix9ine, you niggas is really friends.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to talk to each other for 8 months. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Same shit with me and you. Same shit with you and Vlad got a great. You and Joe Budden got a relationship. Like you got your relationships with certain people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's some people you didn't help along the way, like them bitch ass niggas. Few of them niggas, whoever them niggas was on that shit that was going at you.
Yeah, that's
Niggas
right.
that you was, you know what I'm saying? They thought, look, them same niggas, if they would have been at the beginning when they needed you, they wouldn't have did none of that. But they thought they had their weight up, and they thought they was going to use you to get their weight even up even more. That's and it didn't work for them. So, you might go through 20 niggas before you find 2 good ones. That's what it is. Just everybody you deal with understand it's a possibility that they may go left for whatever reason. Don't take it personal. When they go left, stay your course. Because your course was your course, whether they was there or not.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I only think it's sad because I like y'all as a combination. I feel like, a lot of times I heard you, doing your thing on Clubhouse and he would come right behind you and it was like a 1-2 punch a little bit. But I get it, not everything turns.
I mean, bro, you heard me do my thing. He come behind. Bro, who you think introduced the nigga to Clubhouse?
Oh, shit. I thought he was on there before, no?
Who run that app, Act?
That's you.
Okay. You ever heard of a loose cannon on Clubhouse prior to me sitting him on the side of me on No Jumper?
Nah.
Come on, bro. But guess what? My whole floor welcomed him the same way they welcome you. He come in, they beat him up, they let him do what he want to do, whatever. Like, bro, I did everything I was supposed to do. And to this date, you still ain't heard R&B get disrespectful towards nobody, not even his woman. And she can talk her shit when she want to. One day, Act, I'm going to tell her, go on there with Act, wide open, talk your shit. This woman crazy as a motherfucker. She done wrote 7 books. She highly intelligent. She come from Mississippi, and she ain't no punk. She can talk her shit. You ain't even heard her address Sharice. You know why? Because she know her place.
Okay. That makes sense.
She stay out of man business. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get it.
Yeah, bro, like you ain't finna get me to believe certain shit going on and you ain't knowing nothing about it. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody slow, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Hey, listen, Sharice, I know you're gonna watch this, man. Listen, y'all go apologize to Wack and try to figure it out if Wack will accept
They ain't gotta
it.
apologize nothing to me, bro. Everybody stand on what it is and keep living their life, bro. That's what it is, bro. I ain't tripping. I know I could go to sleep because I know I did right by everybody. I opened up my resources, all that. I did right by everybody, bro. So at the end of the day, it's a whole lot of crazy shit that went on that I don't even talk about. So, I just hope people leave me the fuck alone, bro. Because once I get on some torpedo shit, it don't matter who get hit. That point don't matter.
I feel you.
Leave me the fuck alone, bro. On some real shit. Last night, I launched a few of them. Leave me alone. And you definitely did. You brought my name up.
I thought it was normal. I mean, I didn't know y'all were beefing. I thought that was your friend.
Wasn't no beefing, bro. Listen.
Yeah. If something happened to me,
I owe the people, bro. I owe the people something that I know will be there for me.
Hey, if something
know who
happened to
those-
me, I think it would be very fair if people
That's
ask.
that.
People ask
It's
these people who I'm cool with to be like, "Yo, damn, how you gonna try to help act? You gonna blah 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 blah." I think that was normal. I
if
didn't know
something
y'all were cool.
happened to you, Act, and your girl called me and said, "Hey, Wack, Act told me to call you. He got some shit closed and he caught up right now. He's in a situation, but until he goes back to court, he need to hold something." What you think I'm gonna tell her?
Wait, say it again.
Your girl called me and said, "Hey, Axe caught up. He told me to call you. He go to court in a week, and they got a hold on him, and so he can't bail right now. But it's a few things need to be taken care of. He need to hold something." What you think I'm gonna tell her?
I think you gonna put your bail man on it and you gonna help out a little bit.
No problem.
Okay, all right.
'Cause you know why?
So you clarify for me. Luce
You
was
know
never
why?
in a combo like that. All right, I get it now.
I mean, you gotta, bro. Everybody. It took us how many years to prove who we was to each other?
Yeah, it's been some years now. That's a fact.
Okay, you ever heard you go at me or me go at you, bro? You ever woke up and Wack going at you, bro?
Mm-mm.
I woke up to a nigga going at me, bro. You what the fuck you think I am? Oh, wait, what?
Damn. Damn. So he
Oh, okay.
canceled himself type shit.
What you want me to do? You niggas, I don't know what you niggas, where y'all think I come from. You think I'm really walking the chocolate factory or some shit, but I woke up and, wait, what'd he say? What the fuck is going on? He said, what? That never happened. Oh, okay. So just because he reversed back, I suppose, nah, bro, I'm gonna see it for what it is. We could be cordial and all that, but nah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be my family. Soon as you play that card, I'm gonna acknowledge it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, so y'all all watched it. I didn't hear none of y'all saying, "Yo, Luce, why you going at Wack like that? What are you talking about?"
It's a point.
Flacco asked him, "Bro, did Flacco tell you what he did?"
What? What do you do?
He told Flacco I was trying to line him up to do something to him, bro.
He ain't tell Flacco that. Stop it.
Call Flacco and ask him.
For real?
Flacco was scared to come to No Jumper with me for 3 weeks. I'm like, yo, where Flacco at? And Adam kept telling me, and I'm thinking Adam trolling. And then 2 other people told me. And I had to, like, get him on the phone, like, bro, what's up? And he said, yo, dude said you been trying to line me up to do something to me. I said, why I want to do something to you? You were my mans every day. What are you talking about? Wack, bro, I ain't never said no. I want to do something to you. He said, yeah, Wack, it got a little weird because you kept reaching to me to come do some work. And I was wondering, then when you walked into the room that day and gave me a hug, I said, yeah, because they kept telling me you nervous of me. I'm like, what the fuck you mean nervous of me? Flock would have been around me 100 times. Yeah, bro, what kind of shit was that? All this was around that time he went bad on me for no reason. I just didn't know it. Flacco just told me this shit a week and a half ago, bro.
Mm.
So what you call that, Act?
Look like Luce might have been trying to line you up.
No,
or at least ruin some of the relationships you had, right?
I mean, I guess that was his attempt. So, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
Yeah, like, so at the end of the day, like, I'm really my thing is I was still being cordial and I'm taking the calls and when they call or whatever, cool. But when I start seeing the outright disrespect happen, hey, bro, I got a name out here too. I'm going to defend myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Come on.
Wack, hit me back later because I'm gonna stay on stream. I'm gonna do some other topics. Hit me back later with a Gigi girl if you want.
You want to talk to Gigi?
I mean, you said you think I should talk to her. If you want me to talk to her, that's fine.
What time you want to talk to her?
If she could pop on like an hour or so, it don't matter.
All right, I'll get it ready for you.
I bet. Probably should have said that part. Because Wack gonna be like, Ack, you asked to talk to Gigi. I was like, Wack, you suggested her like 4 times to me now. I was trying to get the combo wrapped. All right, it's all good. Shout out to Wack. All right, I think I'm checked out.